I would like to get rid of at least 50% of the stuff that's here in my house. And I thought I would start with these 3 cabinets. So I got a timer set. And we'll see what happens. I've got 9 sets of dishes in here. There's only 2 people here now. There's no reason I need this many sets of dishes. And I've also got 5 sets of bowls. So the plan is to call out at least 4 sets of dishes and 2 sets of bowls. Let's get it started. These are plates I use, but I don't use them a lot. I don't use these very often. This is so hard. It's like I can tell you a story about each set of these dishes and why they're in here. I don't use these a lot. I like to use them when we're having a dish like spaghetti or something that rolls all over, or some kind of a stew and you need to keep it in the plate. I like it because it's got this little lip on it. I need these for when I'm doing video and I need to photograph food. I like these just because they're pretty. And when my mom was here, she liked eating off of them. She liked looking at the little rooster. So I definitely want to keep these. And they're a good size for lunch, so definitely want to keep those. Dessert dishes I need. Okay. I think I'm done with this cabinet. Let's start on the glass cabinet. We probably don't need as many of these. I've got 8 of these little juice glasses in here. I bought them so that when the little girls came to visit, they'd have glasses that were small enough to use. Well, they're pretty big now. They don't need these little small glasses. And then my husband and I rarely use them, so probably I only need maybe 2 of these. So I got these glasses thrifting. They came in a picnic basket, and I really don't need these. I've got a set of 8 or more of these glasses that I use. And they stack and take up less room in the cabinets. I know my husband likes these, and he likes these. This one doesn't belong there. He rarely uses these anymore, so this is going to go. I think we'll keep this one. I'll ask him about it. I'll set it aside. Okay. we'll look into this one. I know I've got too many coffee mugs. I've got 8 of these. I don't need 8. I'm going to go down to 6. This one came from a friend. It's a nice little china cup, and I like to drink tea with it, so I'm keeping this one. So that'll stay. This one was a retirement gift, and it's all about Plan B, so I'm definitely keeping this one. That one I'll keep. Okay, time is up. Let me put all my things over there on the counter and I'll let you see what I've got. Okay, so these are all the things that I've taken out of the cabinet in my 15 minutes. And I have to tell you, it was hard. I had a visceral reaction with the plates. The bowls, not so much, but the plates, there was a visceral reaction to taking those plates out of the cabinet. Now the plates and the bowls are going to go into quarantine. All of these other things are going to go directly into the Goodwill box. I know, it's crazy. And I think the key for me today was that I had 15 minutes and I had to get it done. So I couldn't spend too much time stressing over it. It was a challenge that I had to myself. But it was hard. This particular challenge, as I mentioned earlier, is hosted by Dawn at the Minimum Mom. And she was challenging us and many of the other YouTube creators to try to inspire all of you to get some decluttering done in your home and try to get it done in 15-minute increments, because when you do it in 15 minutes, it's not quite so daunting. So give it a try. And as I was saying earlier too, me and Darcy at Organized by Darcy were thinking about all the stuff we've accumulated in our homes over a 40+ year period. And our kids don't want our stuff. And when the inevitable happens and someone has to come in and clear out the house, I don't want them having to deal with all of this stuff. So Darcy and I are embarking on a journey where we are going to begin to just kind of clear some of the things out of the home so that our families don't have to deal with it. And we'll bring you along for that journey as well. Now, what are some of the things that I've got down here that I pulled out that you might not have noticed? Well, one of them was this take-along coffee mug. I don't ever reach for it. I've got my Yeti mugs and my Coldest water bottle, so this one doesn't need to stay. These tumblers I've had for a while. I actually got them from some of my grandma's stuff when she broke up housekeeping, but we rarely ever reach for these. And then this set of funnels, I just never use them. I've got a metal one and a plastic one that I use all the time, so these can go. And then this little measure and pour, I just don't use it. I've got some other things that I use more often. So, maybe I'll put this back in the cabinet. It tucks down nicely inside this measuring cup, so I'm going to keep it. Now, that's a lesson for you. Once you decide that it's going to go, put those things in a box the minute you take them out, and then don't touch them again, because if you touch them again, like you just saw me do, you're more likely to keep it. I told my sister that I was going to be doing this today. I was going to be clearing out some of my plates and some of my glasses, and that I was having anxiety just thinking about it. And she said, well, maybe you're not ready. And I thought, I'm never going to be ready. I just have to get it started. And this 15-minute challenge was a good way to get started. Let me show you what the cabinets look like now that I've got things out. I've got more space around what's in there. And here's the glass cabinet. It's got a bit more space available now. And then here's where I keep the coffee mugs and some of my measuring tools and different things like that. So definitely an improvement. Now, just to set the record straight, I am not a minimalist. I am not pretending to be a minimalist. I like my stuff, particularly my kitchen stuff. However, I have way too much of it, and I am trying to reduce. So we'll see what's what. Come along with me on the journey. But in the meantime, be sure and check out the playlist so that you can see what the other creators have put together for you. I'm just kind of curious to see who won, who was able to declutter the most stuff in our 15-minute segment. And this video was brought to you by Apron Diva. Pretty and practical, we believe that an apron can be a homemaker's best accessory. To see more of my homemaking stories, click here. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying you are not done yet. Click on the link in the comment section below and check out my great garage cleanup day 1. And I will see you next time.